Hello guys, welcome to Swed Rider. It has been a bit, but let's watch this nice video today. It's about tail tidy on MT9, Yamaha MT09 2022, which I had now for a long time with the original fender, and I am tired of it. So now today we'll watch how to install the tail tidy on it. Yeah, it's gonna look good. We have some steps to go through, and these steps are very essential to do a good job. So stay tuned and let's do it. Yeah guys, so the thing that I bought, the fender or tail tidy, it's actually from a company called Swed. It's from AliExpress. Very light, very good material. It's actually matching the specifications with LED light, and happily that I actually even bought original cables for the lights here, for the registration plate lights. The problem is if I don't have this, I have to cut the original one and get these plugs here. But I bought it, I found it and I bought it, which is very beautiful. So you just couple it here with these plugs, so it's gonna be perfect, and you just put some wire protection on it. The fender is very easy to install. It's actually two sides for it, which will be some kind of holder, and this one will be where you have the switch or the key. Somehow we need to be very careful about the right and left, and it's very easy to install. I will not show you how to do it. It's actually very fair enough to be easy to install. So the idea is actually having this somehow installed like that, and both of them from both sides, and this one will be installed on this one, and the big bolts will come inside here through this one, which kind of hold it, and then this will be installed in the motorbike, in the undercase, and you will have the blinkers, the flashers here, and the locker is a metal lock from behind, so you can lock the, as you know, the blinker. And that's it. It's like very easy to, fair enough. So I will sample this and I will show you. Then I will go to the bike and take off the fender, the old fender, how you do it, and then we install this one. So the idea is actually to here you have the registration plate diode, the LED that we talked about. So as you see, it's also gray as the one that I bought. You will remove from here. You need to have a small screwdriver. You can actually use your nails too, but be careful of that. So very easy without breaking these, because it's easy to break. Take it out. You have a kind of some kind of a strap here. You can take it off. This should be taken off. You have a kind of holder there. This you can take the cables then later after. Then you have the blinkers. The blinkers plugs here. My lovely daughter is with me here, so you know if he talks. So we will take these off, take this off, take them out from that one and from that one. First we take these, the lock bracket here with four. Let's see what kind of, how big is this one? I think it's a 4mm. Yeah, it's a 4mm, as you see there. It's a 4mm hex, and then when you take this bracket off, you will have all these 4 screws for the fender, with the 4 bolts, and then you take them off, and then you need to be careful so this not fall down. So you need to be yeah, somehow you need to be, you need to save this actually. Yeah, because this one is the original, so you need to save it and not make it fall down. It could damage the bike. And for the second, you have still wires and cables there, so you don't want to lose them. Yeah, so that's the idea. The tools needed are, as I said, is a 4mm hex, a 10mm socket, a screwdriver, a small one, which is electrical, but that's what you need to take these brackets on, or what do you call it, the plugs. Maybe a knife, and a tape for the cables that we were gonna do. The fender is also hex. I think it's a 4mm there too. So yeah, so the first step, we take out this bracket. I don't know if you see it now. Let's see. Next, take out the plugs. One. We need to take the zip tie here, take it off. We need to have a cutter, one of the tools that I didn't mention. Usually I don't have a cutter in around here, so I'll try to take it off somehow. There you have it. This is done. Take off this. So you have the cables, the zip tie off. You need to put a new one then later. This is the license plate cable with yellow, and it looks like that with the two cables up when you put it inside that couple. So this one should be up, this is the up, and this up. You see the cables from inside, these are up and they are up here. The last one here is empty, it's down when you put it down. And the plus one is on the left. It's on the left side, and the right side, the green one, is the minus when you put that on the new one. So let's take these. The black one is the left one. You have to somehow pray it from up here, from the inside. I don't know if you see it. It's from up here. You can see it. It's very, very, very gentle. Do it. Take the plug somehow out. It's done. There's one. Second is the white one, is the right linker, and you just take it out, easy. It's done with the cables now. So we have this one, is you have the cables inside here, then you take it back. So the cables are done. Now we are taking the other part, which is taking off the bolts, 10mm. Loosen them. 1, X, like you go like this with X, 2, 3, and 4. Now you need to be very careful with not dropping the fender. So the upper ones, you need to have them on. Take off the lower ones, so you have more tension on the upper side, which is hold it so you don't lose it, so you don't drop it. So take out the lower one. Be careful there. As you see, the tension is from up more. So you need to keep the upper ones on, because the weight is pushing it inside, is pushing it like this. So you don't need to have the lower ones, because they are already tension on them. But the upper ones are the ones that holding it. So let's be careful. Now we take one of these and keep the other one. So this is done. Now the last one, so I will keep it with my arm and open this. And let's see now. See how we push it out. See what's holding it. So now we have this out. As you see, it's done. The only thing we need is to take out the blinkers from here, from this side. And when we finish that, when we do the blinker, then we take them back to the new one and install them in the new one. Then we will go back here with the new bracket with the tail tidy. So yeah, this is the old one. I need to do disassembly. We have like 4 of these screws in here, which actually holding that one here. Take it off, and then we have 4 screws that's actually holding that one. They're up there, so we can disassemble it and then take out the blinkers. The blinkers are already done on this one. So the registration plate is already done. We have a bracket and the holder there, and the blinkers are already installed. And this here, the pig here is, you need to move it a little bit to put these cables inside. So now it's just install it in the place. We'll try to do the process. My daughters are coming into the garage. This is actually an evening time. So the cables need to be inserted here, from this place here, back as before. We took them inside. And as I said, I bought the cable that actually just plug it in. The red one on the left one, which is you can see that the cable has a kind of line in it. That's the red one. That's the plus, which is the red one on the LED diode. So now we need to install it back, and we need to be careful to put it normally good here. See, be careful to put it there. There's a clip there, you have to put it inside there. So, and then there. I'm not prepared. Actually, I should have taken one of the long bolts. The long bolts that we have here for it, and the 10mm nuts. The nuts. So nuts. So I'll just push one of these and put it there. So just to hold it there. Put the next one. So we need to hold it in place, and then we can actually center it and do things as we should do. So the upper ones are always the ones that actually holding your things. The tension is down, it's not up. So I'll put this there. It seems that it's good. Let's let's see the bracket. We have a metal bracket, the original one, there. We need to center it. And the last one. There. So now we have this 10mm and 5, or is it 4? It's a 4mm. Okay, so I'll try to hold it. Don't push it too much, just hold it. Take the X one, so the opposite on the X side, which is down here. And then this one. Tight. Next one. So now it's in place. I'll show you what it looks like. That's different. So this one could be actually done like, you know, you cannot have it like this, you see. So you need to put it like that. And because the tire is going up and down, so we need to measure actually how much you want to put it up. I think the more up you put it, the better for you. Which is going to be like 90 degrees with the seat. It's a little bit more symmetric, maybe a little bit more, and it's visible. So yeah, this is kind of that you have a play room. If you push it, you will push it. So don't tight this a lot. You tight it so it's actually not moving while you're moving. And yeah, so there it is. Now we can put the cables again back. Cables, as I saw the first in the video, they need to be inside here, one by one. So take the big one of the big ones, then the second one, and the number plate one is the minimum, means the smallest. There. So let's put that, the number plate. As I said, the one on the left is the red one. Okay, we'll fix this one later. It seems that they actually have twisted this one. So as you see, the one, these ones should go up. So this one should be here and the other one should be up here. So this should be twisted, the cables should be come here and here, because now if I test it, it will not work. Yeah, it's not working. So I will do that, I will twist this there. Let's try to put the blinker again. I will put the zip tie later when I have time for this. So let's try the blinkers. Right, and it's working. Left, working. Perfect. So the blinkers are right, they are working. We are in a good place. So let me fix this one and I will get back to you. Yeah, so now I'm finished with the tail tidy. It's snagged and everything in place. Think about the distance here, so it's very important to have because the tire is traveling there, the tire travel. The cables, when they come in, you need to have like a consideration about the length here. You need it because this one is going up and down. So you need to have a length if this will get hit and go down, so you don't cut this. It doesn't get cut. Zip tie again, we need to, because it took off the original one, you zip tie them and you put the cables in a good way, snagged and nice, not like destroyed, and put them in a good way. Everything in place, these are coming back here. This one was the one that I bought, this plug. It was like they twisted the cable, so I was forced to take it out, to cut it from this and take this one to this place, so it got right here, and so now it's working. Blinker left and right, and everything is in place here. So let's try it and see. Yeah, everything is in place, it's perfect, it's looking good. Let's take down the light here and put the blinker on. They are working as you see here. And let's take left, working, right, working. So yeah, that's how it is with that one. Looks very snug and nice compared to the old one. As you know, the old one was like a ship that's going out like this. This one makes it a little bit longer because it's actually going up like that, but it's still very snug. The other one was like here. It was like, you know, with the tire somehow a little bit longer than a tire, going out like that. The only negative thing about this is actually you're gonna get a lot of shit on you when you're riding, you know, the gravel and everything. So the thing is to consider is actually to be careful about the cables here, how you do drag them here inside. And it depends on the model that you buy of the tail tidy. It will be a little bit challenged because they are different, all of them. There are a lot of difference between them, different models. This model is from a company from China called Savage. They have a lot of nice things actually. It's very lightweight, very good made. I think it's nice. The thing is that I got rings that should be here, but the rings are not easy to get inside because the cables are already snugged into the lock plastic here, the plastic ring for the lock. So you cannot get that ring inside. It cannot be snug. So it should be outside here on the other side. So the ring should be here to snug this. So I couldn't get it inside. It has been a little bit. I couldn't get it in somehow. So it's actually a little bit like it's moving. So that's the only thing. But yeah, it's not the whole thing, you know. For me, it doesn't matter. Other than that, I mean, you have the same thing with these blinker. They are also moving, but not so much. But it's not that the whole thing. I mean, it's not like moving a lot, you know. it's still having the flexibility, and yeah, it doesn't matter. It looks a lot nicer, and yeah, I'm happy to try it soon. So I will snag these things back again. Something that I actually realized, when you are when you're putting your seat here, you're normally damaging with the lock mechanism, you know, the hook that's coming here, damaging the paint, and that's normal. So I'm gonna paint this a little bit to snag it nice, to protect it, because this can be get rusted. I don't like that. I don't want to see any rust here, so just fix that. And yeah, and that's it. Everything is snug, and see you in the next video. Thank you very much. Bye bye.